Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scent a Life. And I'm back today to just do a little chit chat with you guys, do a wax school update, life update, weight loss update, just a little chit chat video this morning before I do my normal end of the week errands. It is Friday morning. It is May 30th. So lots of stuff happening over the weekend. I'll start off with wax schools. So I had made a conscious decision in 2025 to spend less, be more strategic with my spending on Scentsy. I am a Scentsy consultant, so I do have to take into consideration if I want to work, I hate saying it, work my business the way I wanted when I initially joined, because I initially joined as a Scentsy consultant to make enough money to cover my own wax purchases. And so far I have done that if I kept my spending to a minimum. So when you consider all of like the LTOs and all this stuff that, is thrown at us, you want to try everything. So I've been a little bit more strategic of not going in on every single early access, grouping things together in a bulk order to save on that shipping, not having to be the first YouTuber to review something. That's really helped me a lot with saving money. Also, doing the hack, pushing out my clubs, has saved me quite a bit because I have been able to not have to worry about that recurring fee coming out, but then also it's been giving me enough time to revisit those scents and really discover if they are truly a die-hard favorite or if it's just a like. Because I've been really trying to reduce my club to just my die-hard favorites, scents you can't get in vendor wax, scents that really perform, have the scent appeal, all of that stuff. So I have worked really hard on doing that, and I've been really good. The de-stashes have been kicking my butt though. I really need to stop doing the de-stashes. I did finally turn the notifications off on those, so I'm not going to be doing another de-stash probably until next year. I think I'm done with the de-stashes, unless there are like a few bars that if I see it and it's like at a certain price point, then I'll buy it from somebody. But really, it's only like a handful of scents that I never, ever see in de-stashes. And two of those are cinnamon roasted pear and caramel pear crisp. I never see those two, and they truly are amazing pear fragrances that I didn't find out about until after the fact. So unless it's something like that, I'm really not going to go in on a de-stash. I did a quick inventory of my Scentsy stuff. And as of today, I have 287 bars of Scentsy. That's redonkulous. For me, that's redonkulous. I know a lot of you are like saying, Amy, I got like 3-4 times that amount. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you could buy more wax. Yeah, I know. But for me, my budget, my family, my space, that's a lot. Especially now that I have vendor, it's a lot. So I made a decision that for June, I'm doing all but Scentsy melting. So I have a video of my melting basket for that. I am going to warm vendor only on the days that I'm working on campus because I feel like I still want to warm my vendor wax. So I'll do it on those days. And what else? I have not gone in on a single Lavender and Specker pre-order since January of 2025. I've been really surprised that I have not, caved into the FOMO with that. I have been writing down on a piece of paper what scents on the list were interesting to me because I did sign up for customs again. So I will have customs coming up in August for Lavender and Speckles. I think that's where I fall on the list currently, but she does update you and let you know if it's sooner or later or things like that. So I don't think I'm going to go in on any other pre-orders until my customs, and that way I can just restock on my favorites, try a couple of the ones that came out that I wanted to try, and do it that way. So And Lavender and Speckles, I've been able to get my collection down. I'm down to like 37 units of Lavender and Speckles. And I think when the year started, I was like at over 50. So that's really good. I haven't taken any new ones in, other than the English Countryside sampler that I did collaborate with Beth on. I did bring those 10 cents in, but I already warmed them all, so they're already gone. So, in and out. So that's the update with Lavender and Speckles. Melting Memories, she's my other vendor that I really have got a deep dive on. I did do... What did I do? In January, she had a small pre-order list for some winter scents. So I did go in on that, but I didn't go big. I think I only grabbed like 3 or 4. And then I skipped her February. I skipped customs in March. April, I did do her spring pre-order, and I got 15 cents. So I'm back up to having like 50, 55 clamshells of Melting Memories with that big spring pre-order I did. And then I did collaborate with her for a banana bar collection that came out this May. Actually came out last week. So I do have 10 of those. She is going to have a summer pre-order. I don't know if I'm going to go in on it or not. I haven't made a decision. It depends on what the list is going to look like. I might just skip it and save my money to do her fall pre-order, because her fall pre-order is technically bigger in variety of scents than like her spring and summer pre-orders. So I still have to make a decision on that. But I also need to warm some more stuff too. So that's where I'm going with that vendor. Teddy Bees, I did go in on the pre-order that was in January, and I got 4 fragrances. Didn't do the RTS. I skipped the RTS. And I am also skipping on the pre-order today. I got the list, saw the list last night. There's only 1 scent on there that I am interested in. Obviously, there's other scents in there that people have been raving about and talking about, like Christmas Trees and Cream and Pescati Dolce and Beach Bronze, Honeybee. So there are one little Pumpkin Beach Party. Like, I've heard really great things about those ones, but it's not like, oh my God, I need to have it. The only one on that list that I like dropped my jaw on was the Blueberry and Gingerbread Croissant. That's a new blend for her. So I am not going to go on the pre-order. And if the RTS comes up in 2 months and I still feel like I need that one fragrance, I might just grab it then. But I just don't have it in my budget to go into the pre-order this weekend. So I am skipping on that. And then I do have a little bit of like one-off scents that I was gifted from like other vendors like Knowles and Second and Spruce and Sweet Tooth Apothecary that are in my collection. But I'm not going in on any of those pre-orders, so I can take my time to finish warming through those blends. But yeah, so that's pretty much my wax goals. I have a really big goal of trying to get through 50 bars of Scentsy wax for June. I also want to finish up 2 bricks. I also am working on all of my testers that I still have. So a lot of goals for Scentsy. And I'm just going to be strategic and not go in on FOMO. And yeah, so that's it for wax goals. Weight loss goal. So I was doing good, you guys. I was really doing good. Lost 25 pounds. I went down like a pant size. Then in January, February, and March, I was pretty much sick 70 out of those 90 days. It sucked. I had respiratory infection after respiratory infection. I had walking pneumonia. I had influenza A. Sinus infections. Like, you name it, I had it. So it was horrible. So I really fell off my eating habits. Like, I didn't go like super crazy and just eat like binge eat and stuff like that. It's just that I wasn't counting calories. So I did go up 10 pounds. So currently today I'm at 255. So I'm technically 15 pounds heavier than I was in January. Okay. So I have started back up again. I'm on like day 3. I'm doing, for the first 2 weeks, I am doing really hardcore keto. I mean, it's like bare minimum, 1,200 calories or less, 10 carbs or less per day, getting my water in, getting the protein in, just to kind of like give my body like a jump start. And then I'll go back to my normal, which is like 1,500 calories or less a day, 20 grams of carbs a day or less, and stuff like that. So I've been doing that really good. I really need to incorporate exercise. Like, I am really bad with that. I just don't have the time. I know I have the time. I shouldn't say that. I have the freaking time for it. I can make time for it. I just don't. But in Maine, it's really hard to walk or do anything that's outdoors because we only have a short window. We literally have like June, July, and August, and half of September. And then the rest of the time, it's just crappy weather. So I've been doing more physical activity, trying to walk more, trying to do that. So that I'm going to be incorporating. So we're going to be back at it. So on the channel, you'll probably see a lot more of the weight loss updates, the grocery hauls, the come cook with me, that type of thing. So I will be putting that back up on the channel. So wish me luck. I really, 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 really want to get under 200 by my birthday, which is in February, because I'll be 40. And I really don't want to be over 200 pounds at 40. Last time I was under 200 pounds was high school. I think I was 18, and I was down to like 198. So, and even at 198, my body was still a size 14. Like, that's just crazy. And like currently right now, I'm in between a 17 and an 18 for pant size. So it's crazy how like 60-ish pounds is really only like 4 pant sizes difference for my body. It's crazy. But yeah, so that's the weight loss update. So yes, I did fall off the wagon. I probably do look a little bit chunkier in the face and stuff like that, but I definitely want to get back on that because I am just over it. I'm over the obsession of food, the food noise, all that stuff. And I am eligible technically for weight loss shots, but it's too expensive even with my insurance. And I don't know how those shots are going to react with all the other stuff that I have wrong with me medically. I have hypothyroidism. That means my thyroid don't work at all. I have to take a synthetic hormone to trick my body into thinking that my thyroid works. Your thyroid controls a lot. It controls your sleep, your mood, your metabolism, your weight, hormones, all kinds of stuff. It's ridiculous that this small little organ or gland does all of that. So I have that, but then I also have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which that is notorious for slowing down your metabolism, making it super hard for you to lose weight, screwing with your hormones, all kinds of stuff. So I have like those 2 things against me when I'm trying to do all this like great change and work, and it's like they always clash. So we'll see. Wish me luck. I will keep you guys updated. Other than that, other life updates is it's going to be a very busy summer here in the Morrison household. Oh God, we have so much stuff. I am currently working on breaking down the pool and getting that ready for the summer. The cover came off at some point this winter. Don't know when, don't know why I didn't notice it. So there is a crap ton of leaves and debris that it just made sense to just drain it, clear it all out, fill it back up, shock and chemical it, clean it, and then start again. So that's what we're doing. Trampoline's up already. We are working on demoing. My older boys are moving out on their own apartment next week. So that's going to free up a bedroom. It's the bonus room that we have downstairs. So We are going to fix that room up, new walls, new flooring, all that stuff. And then we'll be moving down to that bedroom. And then my younger boys will be having their own room now because there's 3 bedrooms upstairs. So James and Jax share a room now. That was James's room originally. So James will keep that room. My daughter, who has the smallest room upstairs, she'll be moving into our old bedroom, and then Jax will be getting that smaller room. So all the rooms are going to have to get redone, new walls, stuff like that. It was stuff that we had started years ago when we first bought this house, because this house is a fixer-upper. Don't know if you've noticed it, but it's a fixer-upper. It was built in 1910. We bought it for $32,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house, 2 stories. It's on a half-acre lot smack in the middle of town. So it's a decent house for what we paid. It just needs a lot of love and attention. So we started doing that a couple years ago. We redid James's room. So we took down all the walls, the nasty like 70s wallpaper, redid that room, redid Caroline's room. So we're like, every year we're like trying to redo a room. So this year we have a goal of doing that. But then we also have to level the addition, because when the addition was built before we purchased the house, they didn't do it right. And over the years, it started to like sink. So we are leveling that up, making it all perfect and stable and all of that. And then my kitchen's getting extended. We're getting a new window in the living room here, new walls up in the living room. All of that stuff. Whether all this stuff gets done this year is beyond me. It all depends on how many weekends we can dedicate it, stuff like that, because we're doing all the work. We're not hiring anybody. It's all us. So if you guys want to see updates on that, let me know. I'll definitely try to do that. But yeah, so that's life update. Also another life update is that I'm still working on the college campus, but my job's only going for another year. It's a grant funded position, and with all the turmoil happening with the Department of Ed, there is no certainty on whether the grant will get refunded. And my position was technically made because of a bill that they put through in 2020 for free college tuition in Maine. Basically, it means that if you graduated high school in 2020 to 2025, you could get free tuition to a Maine community college. So they designed my position to help those students transition and to support them while they're doing that and stuff like that, and also be a bridge for like adult education to get those students into the college to enter the workforce and all that stuff. So I only have another year on my grant. I'm hopeful that it will continue. There was a bill that they put through to continue the free college tuition again. So if that continues, then it's definite that my position would continue as well, because it was built for that bill. So we'll find out. Am I worried about finding another job? No, I have no problems finding another job. So I'm not worried about that. But I really like this job, and I don't want to leave. A lot of my coworkers are leaving because they're like, well, it's not job security. We're just going to leave now. I don't want to, because my position is awesome. I have 2 remote days. They are Mondays and Fridays. That means I work from home and get a 4-day weekend every week. I am my own boss. I design my own schedule. I only have to report to people twice a week. I have a quarterly report that I have to submit off to the state team. If I want to go to an event, I go to an event. If I want to do a job fair, I go to a job fair. If I want to go sit in front of a class and talk about what services I can provide, I can make all those decisions myself. And because it's a college job, we have all the same days off as my kids' school. So it just works out perfect. So prayers, not thoughts, that it continues. I have until June 30th of next year, so we'll see. We will see. All right, that's it, guys. That's all I have to say. It was just a little bit of a chit-chat update. Let me know what your wax goals are. Do you have any weight loss goals or just getting healthier goals for this summer? We'll continue the conversation, and thanks for chatting. Bye, guys.